What makes us human? What is life made out of? We're made out of love. Yeah, that's what creates life. That's what creates the fabric of our universe. And this is what chiropractic talks about. We talk about love. We talk about life. We have this principle in chiropractic. It's called inside out. It's our approach towards solving problems, looking at the inside rather than the outside. Philosophy is there's innate intelligence inside of us, and that life supports us in all aspects. We believe in the power that creates life. It's the most powerful force in the universe, and it's something that we get drawn away from in our culture because, again, the outside-in principle. The source of health is in our food. The source of health is in the supplement. The source of health comes from medicine. But in reality, it happens in here first. And part of my job is actually to get people to be real with themselves, to reorganize their life in order for them to be happy and to be well. Out of all the structures in our spine, the two most important bones, with the exception of the skull, is C1 and C2. The reason why they're so important is because our brainstem is coinciding with, this part of our brain. So the body always follows where the head takes it. As soon as the atlas is misaligned, the brain will recalibrate you. This is what we call posture. Again, we believe posture as a conscious awareness of where you are at, but like I said earlier, 90% of our brain is unconscious. So 90% of our posture, we can't control. The brain is constantly monitoring posture through movement. First, I got to tell you the physiology of how bones are made. Here it is. Bones are made from stress. When we first learn how to walk, we have stress on our bones, and then those forces tell our bones to grow. So when I get up on two, that puts pressure on my femur, and then that pressure gets the body, life, decides to grow bone in those places. So calcium doesn't build bones, even though calcium is an ingredient. Just like broccoli is an ingredient, or beef, or chicken, or whatever. The chef has to cook the dish in order for it to be food. Your body, or your brain, or life is the chef. So your chef is building bone in places it shouldn't build, and it's not building bone in certain places because of alignment. So this is the importance of the spine. When we interpret life in a certain way, we suffer, it gets misaligned, and then those misalignments will bring mechanical tension to certain parts of the body, and more bone will grow there. Ironically, your degeneration is helping you out, even though it's giving you your pain. Because if your bone didn't get strong in that area, it would be vulnerable for fracture in the future. Make sense? So this joint, just to make it clear, or more clear, the joint misaligns itself, and when it misaligns, the gears jam up against each other. So if they get jammed up against each other and you get hit by a car or you fall down, it's more likely to fracture. So the muscles tense up in the area and the bone develops in this area. So a solution would be to reduce the amount of tension in the segment. When there's less tension, the bone will stop building extra bone there, and then the degeneration will go away, even though we're told it's not possible. So doctors will tell us degeneration is irreversible, but every single cell in our body replaces itself consistently.